Hi, welcome back to Tao of Twang. I'm Dave. Pentatonic's got to be the most versatile scale note sequence in music. It's ancient. Every musical world in the larger universe of music that we know about historically features it. It's canonized. It's you could say it's a mathematical truth. It's human, and the human connection to it is just it's endless. When you're talking about culture, and it's cross cultural. So this isn't a music history video, or anything like that. Don't worry. We're going to start playing in about 30 seconds here. But sometimes I still am amazed at how versatile it is. And a lot of times I'm already trying to come up with more elaborate game plans and what I'm going to do with these chords and so forth. And it's just like, man, you are already there. Just chill out and keep playing that cool sequence of pentatonic. Now, here's our chords. This is 4-chord progression. I was just messing around and came up with these chords. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll make a backing track. And that's what I do sometimes. Then I kind of see what comes up as topics. Like I start soloing over it, and that's how the topics emerge. So our chords are C sharp minor, usually using a 7th there for the C sharp minor. There's the A. Then so C sharp minor A. Kind of pushed it a little again, and the A. Then F sharp, A again. That last one sounded funky, didn't it? So that's our chords, same ones I played over in the intro, and I'll have a portion of that backing track at the end of this video for you to practice with. Just a quick reminder to check us out on Patreon. Boom, there, that's it. No more promotions for this one, right? But please check it out. It's $5 a month. You get a extra ad-free lesson every week. Okay, so if you like this channel, you can't go wrong with that. Now I'm just going to put this on, and if we're talking pentatonics, right? You kind of we're probably on the same page, right? Well, let's go to right. That's our first chord. It's minor. Now, what really surprised me was not just how many good chord tones there were for those other 2 chords, but how I don't think I could come up with chord tones as good or any better than that if I was like analyzing every chord. Right? In fact, I know that because that's what I was doing when all of this happened, right? And I was like going, oh, this is it's C sharp minor, so it's E major. This chord's going to be a borrowed chord because it's not going to be, it's major triad instead of a minor, and we're going to have to slip out of our, blues scale and go address that one, it strictly as chord tones and so forth. It was all in my head, right? And, the more I kept going, I just started kind of laughing at myself. It's like, huh, yeah, it's all there. Yeah, there's there's not a root for A, right? There's no A in here, right? The closest thing, I mean, but there's other, the E, right? The fifth of the A, and really featuring that a lot. And I'm even using licks in that intro that are kind of really almost, you know, muscle memory that I have of like sort of a major pentatonic for E. Over that, those. But, it's a distinction without a difference that when I get back to here, it's the same notes as that, C sharp minor pentatonic, right? So it's just sometimes, and I guess this is kind of why I'm spending a little bit of time on this aspect of it. Sometimes it's just how we've arranged this stuff in our heads. We all have these game plans and these relationships like, oh, yeah, when it's this kind of chord, I'll play that. Whatever's going on in there, it's all good. But you want to take the Occam's razor to it, right? Right. The simplest answer is the best one. Yeah. And, there's some other more elaborate stuff on Patreon. Actually, this week we might take this and like change a couple of the chords to like, dominant sevenths or something like that. That would alter it a little bit, right? And we could make some hopefully tasty adjustments in our soloing. But for this video and for this lesson, and what I really enjoy now the most about this progression is just continuing to double down on this simple pentatonic approach, the C sharp minor, and challenge yourself to, on each chord, investigate the different possibilities. There's that fifth of the A. Now, there's a couple places in there where I bent it like. You're like, well, no, wait a minute. But it's like that blues note, right? For, and if you play that over the A, it actually does become like for a second, just like a flat seven of that A. But it works for your ear. This is the magic of that, not just the. That. So more specifically there, we call that the blues scale, right? The minor pentatonic with those couple of extra notes put in there. But sometimes I'm bending that. Most of the time I'm bending that right on up to that major seven of the A. See how your ear accepts both of those things? That is so cool. You don't have to, labor over it like this, but, mess around with your bends being full and half and quarter and everything in between, right? Don't limit yourself to just, if you played the notes on a piano, it would only play, each key plays that pitch, right? You can't bend it. If you're a real slick piano player, you can do a lot of other stuff that tricks your ear with it, right? But, right, the guitar, and certainly the electric guitar, it's not like that. Half the stuff that you're hearing is not on the piano, right? and embrace that, test out all the little places that you can bend it, big and small. And right in the heart of that blue scale is where you want to really start. See, that was both of them. Okay. So whatever your pentatonic patterns, however they're stored in your hard drive up there, and however you get them out, whatever kind of filing system you have to get that from here to your hand, it's all good, right? I shared with you one of the things that happened for me was I was like, oh, I feel like I'm playing E. Right. Um, and I was able to kind of work that in, like, oh, I'm going to play mostly out of this shape 1 minor for the first 2 chords, but then when it goes to the second 2, I'm going to like really let go and let that almost like I'm doing an E major pentatonic lick, and it changed the flavor of it, even though it's the same sequence of intervals. There's something magical going on with that, right? And you have a system of your own making that's being built for all of this stuff. It's very important that you trust that, and don't always require validation from the theory and all of that. So I've got you set up here with this using, that pentatonic sequence to where, there's a lot of good stuff in there and there's some buried treasure, and it's going to be fun digging that stuff out. And when you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know how it's going. And check us out on the Facebook Tao of Twang open mic page too. Or even better, make a video of yourself and post it on there. You have to join first. We'll let you in right away. Don't worry. All right. Let me know how it goes. Take care.